Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're here for the moon energy and for tuning us to help us take advantage of those energies that the universe is always giving us to help us in our spiritual walk. And so this week's the moon energy is about emotional release. The release part often comes from the new moon, or I mean the last quarter, as it was full last week, and then is waning into the new moon to release those energies of allowing those what to leave, and so it's about deeper introspection into our emotions and finding out what old patterns then are ready to clear and leave, or what um, emotions then that perhaps we felt from trauma or that have um, just been with us so much in our lives are ready to clear. Maybe there are ancestral things that need to clear. A lot of it is we carry so much ancestral things, and I'm finding more and more past life things too that we carry that it's just not quite ancestral. It doesn't feel, it feels different than that. It feels more like it was past lives. And so I'm going to read a little bit here. I get this information from moonreading.com. This week, a reflective last quarter moon in Cancer rises on October 13th, so that was yesterday, inviting deep introspection, emotional clarity, and heightened intuition. The lunation reminds you that your feelings are a compass. So follow what truly matters and let your sensitivity guide you into wise choices and loving action. So you can think things like which relationships are asking for gentle attention, and relationship with yourself or with others, especially having to do with family or close ties. Use this lunar pause to check in with your family, friends, and community, to reach out, reconnect, and tend to any parts of yourself that need care. Self-care is not optional under this moon, says moonreading.com. It's how you realign with your center. So lean into Cancer's nurturing rhythm and trust your inner signals, and offer kindness first to yourself and then to others. And I wanted to go just a little bit deeper into this emotional release. It's a time for letting go, reflecting, and tying up loose ends. It's deeply emotional and intuitive. So in a little bit, we'll pause for meditation a little bit to try to tap into those patterns and old grudges or attachments that are no longer working in our favor. And Cancer's influence of the moon that the quarter moon is in, heightened sensitivity and empathy, and a desire for comforting. So be sure to comfort yourself as you need, and offer comfort to those in your family or close friends that you can see are maybe going through some harder times with this moon. And the sun in Libra emphasizes harmony, relationships, and fairness. And there can also be tension then between those energies of the moon versus the energies of the sun. And I was going to offer some helpful actions: journaling, writing it down, listening to your inner self, and then writing down what you're feeling and just letting it flow. Don't even pay attention to punctuation or how you're writing it or anything. Just take a few deep breaths and then just start writing and let it flow. And then when it stops, you'll know. It's like that information that has run through your fingers is no longer running. It just stops. And that's time then to read through what you wrote and see if you can find a pattern there that you're wanting to clear. It's a way that you can let your inner self talk to you. Like I said, be sure you nurture yourself and others as it turns cooler here in the Northern Hemisphere to hot tea, herbal teas, or your favorite jacket or a blanket, maybe a campfire to sit around as it gets cooler in the evening. And then assess your relationship with yourself and with family. Kind of go through one person at a time, maybe, and think of that relationship and if there needs to be any changes on your part in that relationship, or if you need to talk to that person in some way to see if what they're needing in the relationship and how that you can work together to make it more rewarding. And there's other things you can do. One of the things that Grok, the AI platform on X, suggested was to declutter in your home. And I've learned so much of that through my studies of feng shui, as how so much the physical environment around us reflects what's going on inside. And so if there's clutter or if there's a small project that needs doing, then as you declutter, as you pull out what you no longer need or that's broken or just too old perhaps, or not what you want anymore, then hold the intention of letting it go. That as you let go of this clutter, as you let go these things that no longer serve you in your physical life, hold the intention that you're letting go of that old pattern, or that you're letting go of grudges or things that you hold against others, things that weigh you down. You can also do the same thing if you don't want to do the cluttering, or in addition to the cluttering, you can do it with an Epsom salt bath, or using your favorite bath bomb or something, and lighting a candle to release the old energy. And then again, meditating on what is you're feeling those emotions pointing to that are ready to let go on. So those are things that can help you this week especially. And there's a mantra given that you can hold as you, for the declutter or for your bath or for your journaling intention. And it says, I release what no longer nurtures me and create harmony within and around me. I release what no longer nurtures me and create harmony within and around me. So think on those things, and we'll go now. I'll take that mantra here and I will place it into in a banner here that I'll place. Let's see, create a banner and add the banner, and there you go. That's the mantra for this week's moon energy as you look inside yourself, or as you do the decluttering, or bath salts, or thinking of family members and what how you might help them. And so let's tap in today. Take 3 deep breaths. Just do them on your own speed, and be sure you breathe from your belly breath, deep belly, so you can feel your tummy or your diaphragm rise instead of your shoulders. And then exhale, making a noise to help release more tension from your body. Pause at the top of your breath. Let it out. Pause again at the bottom before inhaling again. And so as you've done your breathing, then you can probably feel emotions arising. So just take time and ask yourself, by nurturing yourself, what wants to clear today? What old pattern is ready to clear? And I hear for me, for myself, I've been working for several weeks now with intentions and clearing in through my body and clearing in the physical around me. Holding the intention to clear this is unworthiness that I have carried. I know it's ancestral, and I also know that I gained it through my own life experiences, through sexual trauma that happened when I was 3. And a lot of that has been clearing, and a lot is ready to clear. I was going through a time of more of pushing it out, of demanding that it leaves, of enforcing it, and I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And I took time a few days ago to really feel into it and ask. And so instead of demanding that it leaves, ask the universe. I like to rub my third eye and crown at the same time, right before I go to bed or right when I wake up in the morning. And please show me how this energy will clear. And then I release my hands and offer it to the universe. And right away I was shown, love it. Love it for the difference that it made in me. Love it for the trying to protect me. Love it that through these energies, through these things I experienced, and the emotional energy that I held on to way too tight and that created unhelpful roadblocks or detours to my natural flow within me. They created this drive within me, or this caring within me to pursue the inner healing journey of my own, to rid of the ancestral that I had no idea was there, and to release this, and to offer this to you to help you release if you're looking for that. So we'll just love into yourself and ask what is ready to clear. What can I love in me today? Whether it's the unworthiness like I am releasing today, or for you it might be a lack of self-love, or it might be anger that's ready to clear. It might be old grudges, or it might be something in your relationships around you that aren't doing being helpful anymore. So just then tune into your emotion, see where you're feeling it in your body. I'm feeling it in my right side here, in my right shoulder down to my solar plexus. Ignoring my own heart, right? Is the heart energy on that side. And we ignore our own hearts often in trying to feel worthy in doing so much for others, or for the universe, or at work, or whatever, to prove our worthiness. So tune into those emotions and where you feel it. Then put your attention on those emotions where you feel them in your body, and hold the intention to love into them and gently allow them to clear, to release. And then ask for inspiration, or that deep introspection on how you can best make that change in your life, how you can best create a more positive space for you or for that relationship. And listen to your intuition, again, for moving forward in that self-love, or in that love for others shown in that relationship. And now I'll start the tuning. And we're going to do some self-care. I was led to choose the sonic slider. And if you have the biofield tuning or the one of the forks, the sonic slider that Eileen Day McCusick developed, grab it and join me. She made it for self-love, right? For attention. I'm just helping my throat here, my throat chakra, being able to speak up those, to allow those things to clear, to speak of them, to put my attention on them. And I love the way the universe works, because really I use other forks also for self-care. I especially like the 432, and we'll be using that later, the 432 hertz. And I like the 222 hertz. And I often use the Fibonacci pair as self-care in my body, or the Schumann pair. So I usually reserve my sonic slider for when I'm going on a trip, and then I just take one fork with me instead of the selection of other forks. But so you might use that sonic slider, or if you don't have a fork, then just massage your hands. Use one hand to massage the other. Your right hand is about giving. Your left is about receiving. Often it's harder for us to receive the self-care from ourselves, or receive care and love from others. So give your hand self-care. It represents your heart, the same heart energies of giving, love, and forgiveness. And then change hands and allow that. Or if it's from physical work, I've been doing, as part of my feng shui studies, I've been redoing my own home. And it's been very deep emotional clearing within me too, because all our home, the home we're in and the things around us symbolize where we're at in our life, or where we're at in our inner life, our inner healing life. And so as we clear the physical, just like we talked about earlier, you can use that mantra or other intention of healing or clearing your inner self as you clear your outer self. And in doing all this paint and scraping and other stuff I've been doing here, I'm working on my thumb here. It often needs help. When I go to the chiropractor, I always have him. I hold up my hand here, work on my thumb before I go. I'm just listening to the emotion in the thumb. It's tired and overworked. And if it's not your hand, take time then, and you don't have the fork, take time to take both your hands and massage your feet or your legs or your shoulder. Just releasing what comes up. Often the energy clears, as I call them, energy hiccups, kind of like little whoops, as it rises through me and exits through my body, or through my breath. And then I'll use the unweighted 144 for more clearing. And we'll just start at our feet, and we'll clear each chakra as we go up. Clearing our feet. Our foot chakras, about how we support ourselves. If we've been in a toxic environment or chaotic environment, and how do we want to move forward, and how do we feel about that? Different ways, thoughts and intentions you can hold to help with that self-love that you need this week. Now your knees, letting go of attachments that's no longer serving you. We'll hold the intention to release negative energy within our bodies and biofields that become attached to us because of those emotions that we hold. Let it go. And now our root chakra, our center of safety and security. And through self-care and through truly loving into the relationships that we hold dear, it creates safety for us, that feeling of safety and security. And so when we don't feel the safety and security, we feel lack in some way, that we lack safety, that we lack abundance, that we lack friendships, that we lack intuition. Just fill in the blank, whatever the intuition, what intuition is guiding you on what those feelings of lack are that you might be feeling. And we'll clear those today. Just feeling more release, more of the hiccups to release. Releasing through breath. Now your sacral. Our center of unworthiness, guilt and shame. Letting it go, that's no longer serving us. Now our solar plexus. Releasing lack of self-esteem. Releasing anger that isn't serving a purpose, or that has served a purpose and is ready to release now, or of powerlessness that never serves us. One of the worst kinds of lack of self-care is powerlessness, not speaking our truth, or letting other people run over us, or so many ways that powerlessness doesn't serve us. And we can release it today, what's ready to clear, as we feel into those emotions. Now the heart, releasing sadness, grief, loss, releasing forgiveness, unforgiveness. letting it go. Taking a deep breath and holding it as we did earlier. That time of year when it's warmer in the house than outside, we've got tons of pesky flies that come in with us every time we come inside. And our throat now. Taking time to talk to our inner self and listening. Time to talk to others if you feel there's things that need to be talked over that shouldn't be left lying still, or something about those relationships that is bothering those relationships that you can talk about and clear. Now your third eye, we'll just tune in to clear it for more intuition on feeling into those emotions in our bodies and what those emotions and feelings stand for and how we can release them. Just asking the universe, asking your higher self or your guardian angel to make those clear to you, to give you the intuitive insight, to fill you with inspiration to clear them. And now your crown. To connect with those angels and ancestors in the oneness. And before I go to the 432 fork for healing and harmony in our lives, I'm going to say that mantra out loud here. I'll show it so you could say it with me. This is it's a silver ring here to amplify our intentions together. I release what no longer nurtures me and create harmony within and around me. And it's the tensor rings that Slim Sperling makes. You could look up that if you were interested. And now the 432 for healing and harmony. And we'll first direct our attention toward our ancestors and the ancestral things we carry that are ready to clear today. And we'll clear them in our ancestors' biofield and in our own. The 432 is one of my favorite forks. It just feels so good and always touches my heart in its work of bringing healing, of releasing the hurt and pain that can build up in us. And one more. I brought in a fork here, a weighted fork, to do figure eights to help bring communication and coordination among our energy systems in our bodies and biofields. Still feeling things clear in me. I hope you feel them in you too. And if you feel them, please, or if this touches your heart or your body or helps you clear in any way, please like or subscribe. Please drop a line, a comment below. And it rained slightly here this morning, and it's still very damp out. So we'll tune into that here to make use not just of the moon energies that are wanting to be used this week, but of the extra electrolytes and the rain and the water throughout the universe here, offered in the rain to release memories held in the water in our bodies, to tap into the water in the universe to bring healing and harmony to ourselves, to our ancestral line, to our children, to our families. And if you want your own individual biofield tuning and you want to work on ancestral things, then see my link below. And I'd love to work with you, work together in helping bring those intentions that you have of release into fruition, into action. So have a great week. Please join me tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening. I took some great pictures when I was walking, and I have some, what do you call it? Intuitive thoughts to speak, to talk about how nature and how that works in the inner healing realm and in the biofield. So I will enjoy that. I hope you join me and enjoy that too. So we'll see you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.